Hello, Jennifer Tochi here, and this is my what am I doing? I'm doing my Dollar Tree theater. And I'm sorry for all you horror lovers out there, but I picked a non-horror again. Last week I did a horror, but I'm a lover of all movies. Even though tonight, this is Thursday, tonight on the midnight hour, we will be discussing Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3. Which I will tell you the secret. It's my favorite one. Yes. Yeah, and I'm doing today Lars and the Real Girl. Yes. A whimsical, funny, moving film. A search for true love begins outside the box. Yes. And this is Lars, played by Ryan Gosling, who I did not know was Ryan Gosling. This is made in 2007. He doesn't have his hair all fixed, and the mustache hides it well too. But damn, he put those checkered country shirts on him, and he's looking good. Like, what can I say? I wear those checkered shirts every time I go to a rock and roll concert, so I can wear them and then eventually take them off and tie it around my hips so I can get down to the tank top when it gets too sweaty. Sweaty. Okay. Yes, and Lars is basically how I was maybe 6 years ago. He lives in a garage. I did not live in a garage. I live in this house. Lived in this house. But I was hiding from the world. I was an introvert. I did not talk to people. This was before YouTube came into my life. And having all these friends out there, you guys, got me out of my strange emotional bubble. And I started going places, and all of a sudden, I'm standing out in front of Pisser's Palace making videos and going inside and taking pictures and getting drinks and buying Pisser's Palace t-shirts. Yes, and actually going out to movies and not waiting till they go to Walmart. Basically, I was going to Walmart, basically running to the bathroom, vomiting every time I went there, and walking up 2 blocks to Town Pump to get a pop. And that's the only thing I did. But now, thanks to the strength, all my friends out there, it has given me strength to become Tochi in the wild. Yes. And yeah, that's basically what Lars is. And he sees a TV show where a guy is in love with a a life-size doll. So he orders himself one. And in case you wanted to know this, they are correct down below. But he doesn't use it that way. He just uses Bianca to sit by and talk to and take around town. And she gives him enough strength to talk to, yes. And he lives right behind his brother and his sister-in-law, who used to be very annoying to him. She was trying to pull him out of that garage to take him places and making him sick. Yes. And the brother, who's a strong brother, is basically telling the town and his wife to treat Bianca like she's his real girlfriend. And of course, there's a girl in town, a real girl, who just happens to be in love with Lars. Now, this character in this movie would be me. I fall in love with the weirdest. I don't know. I fall in love with guys who. I don't know. Let's not go into that. I fall in love with nerds and guys that, I don't know, just don't seem to want to fall in love with me. They want to fall in love with dolls. No, I've never had one who want to fall in love with dolls, but hey. Okay. Yes. And basically, the brother takes Lars and Bianca to a counselor, and the counselor tells Lars that she's going to talk to Bianca and kind of, sneakily talks to Lars too about what's going on in his life, that he wants to talk to Bianca and not other people. You find out stuff, yeah. Remember, yeah. So, you know what? I'm going to give this an 8 out of 9. Yeah. I watched it on my own this morning when my mom wasn't around, because I had to take her someplace last night when she wasn't feeling good, and I had to stay up with her real late because she wasn't feeling good last night. And I brought this down and I thought, oh, it'll make her happy, and she was just disgusted by it, but I was loving it. And so I watched it today when I was away from our house, and it made me happy. This movie made me happy. The end made me happy. So if you're a person who likes love stories that aren't Hallmark movies,